Hi, Brooke from Hipcamp. I'm here at Danny's property called Rhapsody in the little sleepy location of Gingkin, which is near Oberon. What I just wanted to say to you today is just like to thank you for sharing this land with us.
My pleasure.
And other people. I had a look back at our records and you started hosting with us in 2019. So that's...
Oh, it's been that long, has it?
3 years.
Oh, wow.
So you're actually one of our long-term hosts. And I also looked at with your 2 locations here, you've had close to over 2,000 people spending nights under the stars over the past few years.
I didn't know that.
So that's a lot of people who've been enjoying this magical view.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot, isn't it?
And tell me, what made you decide to list your land and share it with other people?
Yeah, well, initially it was just another source of income for me. I made so much extra income from it that I decided just to work part-time.
And you've got 2 spots and you only take private bookings at each one.
That's right. Yeah. And when someone books the site, they have the whole site to themselves. So that's another unique feature that my Hipcamp has.
And how do you manage people wanting to come and stay when you're not here? And how do you find that messaging through communication and the apps online?
Yeah, I prefer to be here when the guests are here.
Yeah.
But sometimes I've got things on and I can't be here. And so far I haven't had any problems with that. I leave the gate open. They can come in, set up camp, and because it's such a remote location, the people that generally come here are usually responsible people that leave the place as they found it.
Well, Danny spent the day with us today trout fishing and also a guided hike and also honey. We bought a jar of his nodding thistle honey and it was absolutely delicious on damper. How many people buy your extras?
Not so many have bought the extras because I don't always have the honey.
Yeah.
You were lucky because the thistles were in bloom.
Yeah.
I would generally take guided tours once a month to the waterfall that I took you to today. And as you could see, you need some basic level of fitness to do it.
You started hosting in 2019, so that's kind of coming up to 3 years. When did you say, okay, this is earning me some good income, I can scale back my other work and invest into this now?
Only a few months after I started advertising, I was very surprised that it was so popular.
Yeah.
And I realised it was an easy way to make extra money. I haven't looked back.
Well, I'm not surprised. It was a hit. Campers love this river frontage and you've got this beautiful grassy riverbank here. Have you always had the toilet and shower?
No, at first I didn't have it. It didn't take me long to decide to build a toilet because that's probably the most important
that's one of a lot of our hosts aren't sure whether to add a toilet or not. So you would say it's been beneficial for you?
100%.
Yeah.
The toilet I find is essential.
Yeah. And if you had one piece of advice for a new host that would be starting?
Just being friendly and open to strangers coming onto your land. Don't be hesitant. Generally the people that come here are good people and they're not going to cause any trouble or cause any damage to your property.
I just want to thank you for hosting with us. It's people like you across Australia that create these amazing experiences for everyone, and I'm going to go home with a big smile on my face and sleep well for the rest of this week and month, and I'll always remember that trip to those waterfalls and the people who've stayed here on this property under the stars, the thousands of people, and many more to come, I hope. We'll have an amazing time here at Platypus Flat on the property Rhapsody, hosted by Danny. Thanks, Danny.
No problems.